will sing hallelujah, but what is that to you right now? But let's talk in a way that can give us some faith to go round. We'll hold tight as we can when it's better again, and that'll sustain me for now.
Alright, welcome to Paranormal After Dark. I want to thank you for all your prayers. Last night was not feeling good at all. I'm overworked. I'm just between the store, setting it up. Etsy is really easy to set up. When you go to setting up a whole platform like what I set up, it's very hard. Like, you got to embed stuff. It can be confusing at times and frustrating, and you'll want to pull your hair out. So today we're going to do the Idaho 4. I'm going to redo it again. Hopefully we'll get the same results and see what happens. So let's see what we can get on the Idaho 4. And now I've got the names where I can get them correct. I'm not like I was last night. I was not feeling good at all. I was just really trying to put out content for y'all. And like I said, as you guys know, I make these decks to sell. They're beautiful decks. You can go to my website and buy them. It's got a whole suit of 78 cards of everything that you could possibly need. So, Xana, Madison, Kaylee, and Ethan, please come through for me if you can. Can you tell me what happened or what caused the murder of y'all? If you can, just please throw me out a card. Well, they got two of them. It was family right off the bat. And they had been watched. So the family don't mean that's, you know, it could have been somebody that had known the family, friends, for say. Let me get these where you guys can see them. It could have been friends of the family. They had been watched. So, can you just verify that? These are paranormal balls that a lot of people use. Refer to them as cat balls. Whatever you want to refer to them, they will light up if they want to light them up. What else can you tell me? Xana, Madison, Kaylee, and Ethan. What else can you tell me? Who was this person? Did you know this person? Was you friends with this person? Can you throw me out a card? Let me get them where I can shuffle them real good, guys. Did you know the person that murdered y'all? Please throw me out a card if you can. Sorry, guys. Hold up here a minute. Let me get them in a position right where I can shuffle them good. There's professionals out here that are wonderful with these cards. Really look up to them because shuffling's hard. I mean, I could just shuffle them a different way and throw three out on the table, but I find this to be more accurate. I come in love and peace to y'all. If you will, please throw out a card for me. Xana, Madison, Ethan, and Kaylee. Can you throw a card? Did you know this person? Yes, did. Can you throw a card out to prove that you knew this person? Did you know this person? Please do me a favor and throw a card out if you can. What? Did you know this person? Can any one of you answer this question? Just throw me a card out if you can. Can you throw me a card out? Well, there's 3 of them. Automatically. We got communication. So they had been speaking. We've got a party involved. I don't know, no proof of that, but it could have been involved in that. And then we've got kidnapped. Which, I mean, I guess you could say they was kidnapped. That's for sure. That is true. So there had been communication, I guess, between them. They'd been watched. Maybe it was someone that they knew, or that knew the family, maybe. Or they knew through the family. If you can, spirits, light up these balls. If this is true. So they light up. You can tell they light up. But you don't have to touch nothing. They'll literally do it on their own. Kaylee, Madison, Xana, and Ethan. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Can you give me any idea of what really happened here? What went wrong that night? That you just got murdered. Can you just tell me what went wrong, please? Throw me out another cards of what went wrong that night. Why did the person who done this to you why did they do this to you? Can you tell me why they done it? What led up to it? I know that they murdered you. I know that. You just took the murder card. What else can you tell me? Was this someone from your college? Can you give me a yes on that, maybe? Was this someone from your college? Throw me a card out. Xana, Madison, Kaylee, and Ethan. Can you throw me a card out, please? Missing pieces. So there's something missing in this case. I don't know if the police have got it, but there's something definitely missing. If you can, light up these balls if this is true. Like I said, feel free to touch these balls that's on the table. If there's something missing. If you can, light it up when these cards are definitely correct. I said, was it someone that you knew? Can you tell me if it was a male or a female that done this to you? That's not been described. Can you tell me if you knew them, please? Use my energy. Throw me out some cards of what's relevant to your case. Can you please do that? Xana, Madison, Kaylee, and Ethan, can you tell me if this was someone that you knew? Was it a male? Was it a female? What was it? I said, I've got to get it. This is my least weakness, is the shuffling part of this. But as time goes on, I've always been on the boxes, the dowels and rods, stuff like that. Was it someone that you knew, please? Did they know your family? Huh, wow. Yes, they knew the family. Which that goes back to show you that they keep saying on the spirit box, Facebook, check Facebook. So they knew the family. So I take it that this is someone that was really close, that knew that they was going to be there at that time. They had communicated with this person. They had been watched to see when they was coming and going, what was the best situation probably to get in there. So we'll put this as yes, it was somebody that the family knew. What else can you tell me? Can you tell me why you got murdered? What caused this? What was the causes of this, please? Can you tell me what the causes is of you getting murdered was? Was it over jealousy? Was it over love? Was it over just... What was it over? Well, they threw out drugs. And a struggle. Don't know quite where that fits completely in there. I'm going to just jerk the yes card just in case they need to use it again. Back up. Was this over a party and drugs? Kaylee, Madison, Ethan, and Xana, was this over money and drugs? Was this over drugs and partying? Let me pick that back up. That was a drop on my part. I'm sorry. Was this over money and drugs? I've got to get better at shuffling these. If you can, throw me out a yes or a no if this was over money and drugs. I come in love and peace to y'all, minions, no harm. Use my energy to come through the cards, please. Was this over money and drugs? Kaylee, Madison, Ethan, and Xana. Was this over money and drugs? And partying? I need you to be as specific as you can with these cards. Did they murder you because of a party and money and drugs? Can you throw me out a card, please? Can you throw me out a card to tell me yes or no of why you got murdered? Just throw me out any card that deals with your case that you know that I need to know. Was there a party that night that you got murdered? Was there a party that night that you got murdered? Can you tell me that? That was my flop. But just to kind of show you what the flop was. It was serial killer, revenge, female, meeting, male, and distraction. Back to the same thing that we got last night. Except this was over revenge and there was a meeting. So I can't dispute that. Sometimes they'll do that, but it's not my favorite way to do it, to where they flop out about 5 at one time. So let's just review what we've got. We've got that there was a distraction going on. There's a meeting. There's a serial killer. That it was someone that the family knows, which I got that through the spirit box, that they had known this person personally. They had been watched. There had been communication between them. There's a party. That a male and a female had been involved. It was over revenge. And there was kidnapping, which led to the murder. And then also there's missing pieces to this. I don't know if this is true, but maybe there was drugs involved and there was a struggle. So that's what we've got so far. Kaylee, Madison, Ethan, Xana, are there anything else that you can tell me that's about your case? Are there anything else? Well, they threw out something. Lies. Lies. Are there anything else you want to tell me before I go? Are there anything else that you want to tell me before I go, please? If they are, just throw out a card, please. Will your case be solved? Can you tell me that? Will your case be solved, please? There was also blackmail involved. Anything else that I need to know? Will your case be solved, please? Throw me out a card if you can. Will your case be solved? Can you give us a yes, a no, a maybe? Some kind of cult thing going on here. Which, you know, that's kind of common for colleges. If you know, like they got the secret societies in the colleges. So maybe this was just like a, here, like Skulls and Bones, you know, all the Freemasons. Will your case be solved? Madison, Kaylee, Ethan, and Xana. Will your case be solved? Can you tell me that? Can you give me a yes or a no on that? Please be very direct. Use my energy. Can you be very direct? Throw me out a card, please. Will your case be solved? Will they find the person that done this to y'all? Will they find the person that done this to y'all? Just throw me out a card, please, if you will. There it is. We got crime scene. What else can you tell me? What is... Oh, that's quick. Corruption. Alright, guys. Thank you so much, Kaylee, Madison, Xana, and Ethan. I truly apologize to the family. So that we got that there's lies going on. We got that there was a cult. We got that there's blackmail. We know there was a crime scene. But I also feel like there's some corruption going on, just for the simple fact that they won't let the family take out, put up a reward money, put out flyers, anything like that. You know, flyer. Excuse my language. So as you can tell, this deck can be pretty powerful. Like I said, there's a lot of this deck that I just put to the side because it don't consist. But literally, you got, like I said, people, places, you know, things. You know, there's a lot here that a lot of people ain't getting to see. I mean, it's literally got everything. If you got any suggestions of what can make this deck better, this is a 78 card deck. It's very thick. You can split it up a couple of different ways. As I was telling you last night, I've also got what I call the reflection deck. And I'm just going to use this real quick. This is a new deck that I'm literally hitting the market. Nothing's out there like this. What happens in tarot cards, what I hate the most is like there's 300 meanings for each card. Literally. I mean, we can say a chariot's a car. We can, basically, you can take any card and fit it to your desired, you know, whatever you're going after. Where, like my crime cards, you can't. These cards, you can't. Spirits, can you tell me something that I need to work on? Can you tell me something that I need to work on or something that's coming my way? If you can, will you throw me out a card? Be very cautious. What do I need to be cautious about? Can you tell me what I need to be cautious about? Can you throw me out another card of what I need to be cautious about? What do I need to be cautious about? Can you tell me? Are there something that I need to be cautious about? If you can, throw me out a card, please. What do I need to be cautious about? Throw me out a card of things that I need to be cautious about. What are you trying to tell me? I got a blank card in here for some reason. So what can you tell me that I need to be cautious about, please? Throw me out a card, if you will. Anything else that you want to tell me that I need to work on or look out for when it comes to myself? Throw me out a card, if you will. What else can you tell me? Throw me out a card. What do I need to be cautious about, spirits? Can you throw me out a card? Can you throw me out a card that I need to be cautious about? Can you go into more detail, please? I'll get them where I can shuffle them right. Can you go into more detail for me? Throw me out a card on the table, please. What do I need to be cautious about? Are there a warning you got for me? Are there anything else you want to tell me, spirits, about myself? If they are, just throw it out on the table for me. There it is. Be cautious about proof. What does that mean? What does that mean, spirits? Anything else I need to work on? I'm not going to try to go into a full-blown reading here, but I can. Are there anything else that you can tell me that I need to work on, spirits? Can you throw me out one more card, please? Are there anything else that you need to tell me? Be cautious about proof. Is there anything else that you want to tell me about my own self? We got a bunch of things. A time for family. Strength. Good is coming. Good fortune. Knowing my self-worth. Fearless times. They talk about marriage, which I ain't married, but and they bring up the cheating card. But as you can see how this deck works, it's all about, you know. Till next time, I'll see you in. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support. God bless you all.